I take a mud bath every day. One day, I noticed the mud was suddenly thinner. I had a feeling something big was about to happen. The next morning I went to check the nearby marshland. I found the water level was strangely high, and the current was picking up speed. I had a bad feeling about it. I immediately sent a telegram to the state government, warning them that the city was facing a once-in-a-century flood. But when the secretary handed my letter to his superior, the official dismissed it. He figured, since it hadn't rained in months, my warning was nonsense. However, when another official saw my name on the message, he believed me instantly. That's because I'm a nationally renowned hydrologist, and my reports are well documented. Before long, a military helicopter landed near my camp, and a general personally flew me to the government offices. I explained the gravity of the situation to them, but the clueless officials thought I was fear-mongering. The meeting ended on a sour note. To further validate my theory, the general and I went to inspect the river upstream from the city the next day. The data we collected under a bridge showed the current had accelerated again and was about to hit a critical point. When we got to the dam, the situation was even worse. On the way back, I saw a large tree whose leaves had all turned yellow, while the surrounding trees were perfectly fine. I rushed over and asked the farmer who owned the land if he had a basement. The farmer was surprised. He hadn't used his basement in years. I went down into the basement and immediately saw the paint peeling off the walls. They were damp to the touch. This confused the farmer even more. There were no rivers or groundwater sources nearby, but I realized it had to be a sudden rise in the water table. I raced back to the government office. The entire city is going to be submerged, I told them. We need to evacuate the hospitals first. Their experts suggested that blowing up the dam on the tributary would divert the water around the city center. After that, they threw me out. So, I got on a plane and headed home. As I was flying over a river, I suddenly noticed its course didn't match the one on my map. I quickly checked the date on the map and saw it was 60 years old. The river had been rerouted. My previous calculations were wrong. This was hundreds of times worse than I had thought.